In recent years, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for international seminars. They were joyous occasions as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion with the theme The Gnat and the Elephant with our association members on December 31, 2008.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
So, everybody okay?
Yes.
Food good?
Yes.
Happy?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for decorating the dining table outside. Indonesia style. Very
you.
nice. You make it more like a new year.
Thank you, Master.
Just today, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You bought all this stuff from Bali?
Yes,
From
Master.
Indonesia?
Yes, Master.
Wow. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Very generous, very kind. Merci, ya.
Thank you. Terima
I'll
kasih.
say thank you in
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Now, you see this, save the planet still, huh? Still we have to save the planet. Today I read you something from Islam, from the stories of the dervishes. You know the dervishes? The dervish is one of the Muslim tradition, yeah? The dervish, they dance, a lot, They have the head and then they have a jacket and then the robe very long, they're white, and then when they dance like this, the dervish. Rumi is one of the dervish master. Now this is a story from the dervish Muslim tradition. Yeah, dervish is very famous. Yeah, it's just like in Christianity they have many different denominations. Like they have Christian, they have Catholic, they have Evangelist, they have the Church of the Latter Days, Saints, the 7 Days Adventist, etc., etc. Yeah. And a smaller denomination, yeah. All right. Why so many denominations within one religion? Anybody understand? Two candy. Why so many different so-called sects or different denominations within one religion? Anybody knows?
Different understanding.
Different understanding. They say the same.
Different opinion within the disciple.
Different disciple, different opinion.
Different enlightenment.
Different enlightenment.
Different disciples reach different level.
Oh, reach different level.
They never chosen a successor.
When Jesus was alive, yeah, there was not even Christianity yet, yeah. And after Christ died, they founded Christianity. We don't even have an ism here. Understand? Yes. But okay, that's how it happened. Okay. Now, when Christ has gone to heaven, there are some disciples, who are enlightened and continue the master teaching. Then it's okay. Then it continue Christianity. Yeah, but in English they read it Christianity. It's from Christ. Just like Buddha died, become Buddhist. Buddhism. Yeah. Lao Tzu died, become Laoism or Taoism. Yes, because it came from the master name or the master teaching or the master title. Yeah. When you are enlightened in India, they call you the Buddha. Yeah. When you are enlightened in Jerusalem, they call you Christ. Yeah. When you are enlightened, maybe in China, they call you something Tzu. Yeah. So many Zhi, Kong Zhi, Lao Zhi, Meng Zhi, Mo Zhi. Yeah, okay, understand now? And after Kong Zhi died, become Kongism. Yeah, they call it Đạo Khổng in Vietnam and China. Yeah, that means Kongism. Yeah, Đạo Lão means Laoism or Taoism. That's what it is. Yeah. After Christ died, then the enlightened apostle, continue his teaching and slowly become Christianity. Fine. But after all these original disciples of Master Jesus also gone to heaven, then there may be other enlightened disciples coming after that. And maybe at that time, the true Christianity from Master Jesus has already faded. It's not true anymore. There's no true baptism anymore. There's no true lineage transmission from heart to heart anymore. We call it transmission, initiation. So the person who was enlightened within that tradition, maybe he has gone to another master in different religion or different master without any name, without any ism, and he got the key to enlightenment. Yes. And then he came back and teach his Christian brothers and sisters. The Christian in name, but not Christian in true practice. So from then on, even though he was born a Christian in the Christian family, and he's also teaching his Christian denomination people, but he was enlightened. So he expounded the doctrine of Christ in a different way than the church or the priest at that time do. So now this person probably gone and get enlightenment elsewhere. So he began teaching his brothers and sisters Christian. And now they become true Christian. Yes. But maybe because many other people from other different religious backgrounds also came to that Christian enlightened master, also came to study with him. So they don't want to call themselves Christians because they're not truly the Christian like the way it is right there, like non-enlightening Christian, but a true enlightened master. After true enlightening, there's no Christian, no Buddhist, no Muslim, no Sikh, no Hindu. It's all enlightened person, that's enlightened saints. Therefore, maybe they call themselves a little differently. Maybe the 7 Days Adventist, or maybe the Church of the Latter Day Saints, you see? Just to differentiate from the 4 saints. And so the people who are enlightened at that time differentiate themselves. All the disciples who follow that enlightened master, differentiate them and call these master or the high practitioner Latter Day Saints. Just to tell people that we still have saints. Even though Christianity has faded, after Jesus died, so they call the Latter Day Saints, just to continue with the tradition. Because after you enlighten, you don't forsake your religion, right? You are still a Christian, you are still a Muslim, you are still a Hindu, you are still a Buddhist, etc. You call yourself a Buddhist because you are Buddhist. You have been a Buddhist all your life and you are still a Buddhist. It just, the master help you to understand your Buddhism better than before. And you do, right? Yes. That's how within Christianity there sprung out many different denominations. Even though in their heart they know there's one God and they worship God and they respect Jesus. You capish now? Yes. The same with Islam or Buddhist. After the master has gone to heaven, many different things sprung out. All right, now we're going to the story of the dervishes. This belongs to Islam. Now, there is a story, funny story, called the Gnat and the elephant. You know what the gnat is? A little insect, no? Very small. And you know what an elephant is, I hope? Yes or no? Yes. What does it look like? Yeah, have a nose in the front. A big nose, huh? Yeah. This is the story about them. The smallest and the biggest. Okay. Once upon a time, long time ago. There was a gnat. You call insect. His name was Namuz, and he was known because of his sensitivity as perceptive Namuz. Wow, even have a title. The gnat. So big, it's my fingernails. Have a title. The perceptive gnat. Well, you must know that the master in the old time, they used stories to enlighten the disciples, also to illustrate some sensitive issue that they cannot openly explain, in the public at any time. Enlightened master, in the glare of the public, especially the unenlightened people, they were always trying to make trouble, They make a white become black and make it trouble for the master all the time. So in order to minimize this risk, the master like Jesus, Buddha, or the master of the dervishes here, he invented stories, to tell what they want to tell, just like a story for children or just a fiction story, so nobody can accuse them of brainwashing the public or teaching something that is unorthodox. At that time, it was very difficult for them to propagate the truth at that time. That's why Prophet Muhammad has been, chased and persecuted and accused. That's why Jesus has been crucified. The Buddha has even been attempted to be assassinated, But they only cut one of his toe, One time they managed to cut his toe, that's it. Since time immemorial, any enlightened master is always at risk, in danger of some sort. And if they manage to stay alive, it is still very difficult life to go through. If you want to explain, teach the disciples, or explain the truth to the public, very difficult life, at any time. Maybe one day we will have it better. Maybe when all the people became vegetarian and became more enlightened, then perhaps life will be less difficult, for any enlightened person. But it's already better than the time of Prophet Muhammad and the time of Jesus, etc., etc.
We appreciate your heartwarming company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again tomorrow for part 2 of The Gnat and the Elephant. Coming up next is Healthy Living, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Heaven bless and farewell for now.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.